Hey, my name is Jamie Arndt, and today I'm going to show you a technique that Eric Johnson frequently uses, something called spread triads. What's a spread triad? Well, first let's look at a normal triad, or a closed triad. A triad is a three-note chord made from the root, the third, and the fifth. So for example, here is an F major triad. F is the root, A is the third, C is the fifth. That's a nice closed position triad. If we want to make this a spread triad, what we're going to do is we're going to take the third, that A, put it up an octave, and then we get this chord. So we have the root, the fifth, and above all that is the third. So instead of being wedged between the root and the fifth, that third is going to be on top. So with the spread triad, we're taking one of the three notes of the triad and we're putting it up into the higher octave. So here's a closed position triad. Here's a spread triad. Both are major triads, but the spread triad gives you this sort of open, airy kind of sound that's desirable in a lot of situations. Eric Johnson uses both in his lines, whether it's single note lines or chordal phrases. So the first thing to do is to know your diatonic chord scale. So we're going to look at a C chord scale. These are the diatonic chords, the chords that belong to C major. So we have C major, D minor, E minor, F major, G major, A minor, B diminished, and then we return an octave up to C major. So to get the spread triad, we're just going to get rid of the note that's on the third string. So our spread triad is going to consist of the root on the fifth string, the fifth is going to be on the fourth string, and the third of the chord is going to be on the second string. So in the case of C major, which is normally C, E, G, here we have C, G, and the E's on top. So here's that same chord scale, but we're omitting the note that we were playing on the third string. So it's just a three-note triad. And in all cases, in all these chords, the root's going to be on the fifth string, the fifth is going to be on the fourth string, and the third's going to be on the second string, regardless of whether it's a major chord or a minor chord. So that gives us C major, D minor, E minor, F major, G major, A minor, B diminished, and C major. So you can just right off the bat practice this just like you would a scale. Go up and back down. And from a right hand perspective, I'm just using my thumb, my first finger, and my third finger. I'm not using a pick because it gets kind of hard to not hit that third string that we're omitting. And I like this sort of attack I get. So in playing that scale, you probably notice it almost sounds like something you'd hear Eric Johnson play. Well, the next step is to take some of those chord voicings and play them in a different order. So let's do a chord progression that's A minor, G, C, D minor. Let's keep messing around with some of these shapes. So then the next step is to make single note lines out of these, and you can just arpeggiate them. And you can hear how Eric Johnson gets a lot of his lines this way. So we have C major, D minor, E minor, F major, G major, A minor, B diminished, and C major. And just like a scale, you could take it backwards. You could go up one, down another. These are all just great exercises to get these spread triads under your fingers. Eric Johnson will use these as sort of a springboard for starting lines. So that's another application. Another thing to remember is that just like normal triads, we have inversions where you change the order of the 3 notes. So you can also do these spread triads, not just 1, 5, 3, but 3, 1, 5, or 5, 3, 1. So those are all C triads, every possible combination. Every note gets its chance to be the lowest note, the middle note, and the highest note. C, G, E, E, C, G, G, E, C. And you could take each one of those through the scale. So I recommend playing all these different keys. You could try them on a different string set. Try them in different keys. And it'll really help you explore that Eric Johnson sound. Thank you for watching this video. I hope it was helpful. I put YouTube guitar lesson videos out every single week, as well as gear demos and performance videos. So like, comment, click subscribe. You don't want to miss the next video. Thank you for watching. I hope this was helpful.